Conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to call the Town of Cottage Grove Town Board meeting to order at 7 p.m. Monday, January 19th, 2026. The meeting's been posted properly, and we do have a quorum. Christy is doing remotely.
No.
Recovering
Come on.
Oh, trouble.
good
There's
evening.
trouble. Yeah.
Yes, there is trouble. You're right, Mike.
All right. All right, I'll call the meeting to order and we'll all stand for the flag pledge.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And we have the minutes of our last meeting.
I would move approval with one typo correction, and that is the date. It was January 5th, not the 6th.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll second.
Motion by Christie, second by Troy to approve the minutes of the January 5th, 2026 meeting with the one minor date correction. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Finance report and approval of bills. That was a fat check to the
Yeah.
school district.
Yeah. Always is.
Probably just have. Close to have.
They need the money. You should know that.
That's like the bill.
Okay.
It's up there.
Is there a motion?
Yeah, motion to approve the finance report, checks issued 38,377 to 38,411. And EFT payments issued 15,123.14.
I'll second.
Motion by Mike, second by Troy to approve the bills, checks number 38377 through 38411 and EFT payments of $15,123.14 for a total of $4,258,611.78. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. You have the unaudited cash and investment balance of $10,993,641.98. And per diems or correction, building permits on the back page. I'll go ahead and move approval of the building permits as presented.
Second, yep, go ahead.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the building permits. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item, public concerns, the public's opportunity to speak to the town board about any subject that is not a specific agenda item. Anybody online that you're,
Just Christie and Eric Lang.
okay. Next item, I'm going to switch A and B around. We're gonna do the Hot to Trot race permit. Discuss and consider the approval for that permit for the Hot to Trot event on June 13th, 2026, to include town road crossings on the Glacial Drumlin Trail.
It's the same race as the last 14 years. And so no changes to any of the race courses, and it's the same times. And you probably know that festival was switched from Father's Day weekend to the weekend before. So our race is also following that pattern.
I've never heard boo about any problems.
No, there hasn't been.
Okay.
They do pretty good.
We do okay.
Yeah,
And requesting a waiver of your fees as well.
I would make a motion for approval of the parade or race permit for the 2026 Hot to Trot event on June 13th, 2026,
I'll
including
second. Oops.
town road crossings on the Glacial Drumlin Trail.
Do you want to require them to send all those mailings?
I don't, we discussed last time,
I mean, the ordinance still says that, but this is a case that
yeah,
this gone on year after year after year, and it seems like maybe it's
right,
not that necessary.
I agree.
You were gonna do it electronically.
It'll be put out on our website and on our social media, yes.
Including with no fees involved to us in the town.
Second.
as far as the mailings go, right?
Well, no, you want to waive the fees and waive
Yeah.
the mailing.
Both, yeah.
Okay.
Second agrees.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the race permit application for the 2026 Hot to Trot event. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion carried.
Thank you.
You bet.
Mhm.
All right, we'll back up to review the December police activities.
Lots of traffic stops.
Yeah. It just won't slow down.
Where are they getting those?
All the major town roads. We pulled them back a little bit so they don't go so far west on 12, to stay closer. That, because they were for a while I shouldn't say trying to catch folks. They were running radar almost as far down as AB at 12.
I saw that.
Yeah, and we just pulled them back a little bit. And that, Vilas Road, Gaston, Vilas Hope, Ridge, Baxter. That's, probably the biggies,
Well, our contract is getting, a good amount of the citations, which I think is good.
Yep.
More than half is from the town, so we're getting the money.
Parking's probably up.
That's good.
Parking citations.
Yeah.
They're really enforcing that lately.
So the other one would go directly to Dane County with
Yeah,
write tickets.
Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
Any questions on the report?
Nope.
All right. Keep up the good work, guys and gals. I have heard that Jen's been having multiple issues with her new squad. It's been in the shop several times, so I don't know if that's been totally rectified or not, one of those thank God for warranty kind of thing. And, so anyway, moving on. Next item, discuss and consider the agreement between Public Administration Associates LLC, the Village of Cottage Grove, and the Town of Cottage Grove for fire EMS organizational review. The agreement was sent to both the towns and the village's attorneys, and they've pretty much agreed on language. They sent it back to PAA. PAA agreed, so it is ready to go once both municipalities approve it. Our cost for the study is going to be $8,922.93.
We don't have that on the budget anywhere. I don't know where you're gonna take that from.
Highway maintenance. No, just kidding.
You can, you'll just have to, I don't know what line item we're gonna put it to, but you'll have to make an amendment at some point to show revenue to cover it and increase that line item.
Okay. Where, what
We
category?
have it contracted, but that's under your,
Yeah.
so I don't know if you want to maybe put it under the other town board expense.
And we'll just have to take it from wherever, well,
Well,
soon.
you can either look at it later, and if there's an expense you expect to be under budget on, you can reduce that, or you can use unassigned funds or something.
Sure. Nothing we have to worry about
It's
immediately.
early
though.
in the year, so it's hard to know where
Okay.
where it's gonna be.
Okay,
So we're gonna pay it.
You're
but
gonna pay
It's
it.
in limbo, basically.
But I guess I'll put it under other board expense. That'll be over budget until you either have a budget amendment, until you have some kind of amendment, but you can have a motion to justify it, so.
okay.
It probably should go somewhere under public safety, but I don't know we don't really have a good account for that. Take a second.
ESB maintenance. I'm kidding, but that's about the closest I could think to come through. But that's a,
Didn't we separate off like some of the contractor stuff that wasn't to do with us at the public works?
For reimbursement stuff I do, yeah, but that's under conservation and development, unless this isn't that either. Not really a good, unless you want to,
Unassigned funds, what's in there?
well, I mean, that could be your revenue source, but you need to figure out what expense account to put it against.
Oh,
And like I said, it probably should be under public safety somewhere.
You can just do it under my contractor
no, it's
expenses.
the contract, just should be, it's a contract between us and the village,
But the
really, right? So,
Contractor is all under public works.
Yeah,
Which is public safety.
No, it's a whole different area of the budget.
Public works is public safety though,
Yeah.
for first responders. Especially this time of year.
Absolutely.
Everybody forgets that.
You just have the general categories: law enforcement, emergency building, fire protection, EMS. I think we'll just have to put it under other board expense for right now, and then
Okay.
we'll remember to move it.
but you said emergency building, didn't you? Or,
Yeah, but that's the building budget that we share with the village. I don't
Yeah.
think we want
Yeah.
to get
I don't
that
wanna-
mixed up in there.
Commingle our payment with
Yeah.
the account that we share with
I'll
the.
put it to other board expense right now, and it's just something that we'll have to look at in the future. See if there's a
Okay.
better place for it, or at least how to cover it.
I'm wondering too if, not for right now, but brought up an interesting question, maybe in the future create, for next year, like create a new budget line item
Well,
for,
and we can do that this year. You can do
Oh.
that on the fly and with an amendment, so we can
Okay.
figure that out later.
all right. Um,
So our first payment to them is gonna be around $2,970.01. That's, we gotta pay them a third.
Yeah.
To kick this off.
I just pay the whole thing. Get her done.
You pay it all.
No, they're working with the government here. They're the ones that are gonna be at fault if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't, most people are not gonna, they may, screw somebody
I
next
didn't,
door, but
I don't
not-
think there's any
not on the board.
provision to pay 50%.
You, what?
Pay it 50%, no, pay half of our obligation now and half when the job's done.
No, you
I think
can't,
it's-
yeah.
I think it's,
Let's just do it by the contract.
huh?
Yeah.
They got it right in the contract. Let's just do it the way they got it.
Yep,
They want
that's
a
fine.
third of
They're
it.
saying they get paid, right?
They want, they want,
We want a
they divide it
third.
into thirds, so do it what the contract says.
So we pay a third and the,
No, we pay the town's share of a third.
right,
Yeah,
and the village pays their share of the
Their
third.
percentage, yeah.
Right, so that would be $2,970. Where they came up with the 8730, they're
well,
off,
that's a third of the whole bill,
they're off a little there.
are they? I didn't do
Yeah.
that math.
Because it would be, if you did a third for the village and a third for the town, you're gonna come up with $8,725.12.
8730 is a third of 26,190.
Yeah.
So we would, but we would pay a third of ours and the village would pay a third of theirs, and it would come out the same.
That's what I thought the numbers were off. Don't, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Okay.
Are we just talking about it or?
No, I mean, I'll accept the motion if you're so inclined.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, I'm not happy about it, but I haven't been at all from the get-go, but I will make a motion to approve.
Williams will second.
Service agreement,
Mhm.
I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second to approve the services agreement through PAA for the town's responsible portion of $8,922.93. And our 1/3 payment of, I'll let Kim do the math.
A third of our share will be.
Yeah.
When we want their first third.
Yep.
I didn't do that.
Okay. Any discussion?
Can, when PAA is doing this, can we ask them to come in on occasion to let us know what's happening, or do they just do
They just do it.
it and then come and review it? and-
Yep, and they'll be interviewing people. They'll be interviewing elected officials and EMS and fire and that kind of stuff.
Okay,
So they do want to have a kickoff meeting and we need to talk about what dates are available for that once you guys vote on this.
okay. That sounds good. All right, sounds fine.
All right. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion carried. 4-0. Discuss possible dates for the kickoff.
When are they gonna kick off?
They want to do it this month yet, so you need to offer some dates.
This month?
Yeah.
We've already had 2 meetings.
No, they want to have a kickoff meeting for this project. So like with you and the village and whoever else is going to get involved.
Yeah. And we're
So-
supposed to pick a date.
So you just need to offer some dates that are available. So I mean,
I'm
looking at,
available the 22nd, 23rd, 26th, 27th, 29th.
I'll put up the meeting calendar here.
We're on a Monday maybe, or what?
That
Basically,
works for me.
the rest of the month, some of you have meetings on the 26th and some of you have meetings on the 28th. And other than that, there's no meetings.
That's emergency government and fire, or what?
Yeah,
26th,
Yeah.
right, yeah. And then plan commission on 28th.
26th, 27th, 29th, all work for me.
Okay,
30th.
I think it's probably the 27th or 29th unless you're gonna do it this week.
yeah.
What
And I
days are
don't know if
those?
the village is gonna get together.
What days are those?
Tuesday and Thursday next week.
21st, too early?
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, we got,
Too early.
yeah, Dane County towns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
okay on the 27th or 29th.
Either one.
I'm fine.
Works for me.
If I had to pick a day, I'd pick 27th, but it is fine with me.
How about if they go into February? Do you want to look any further and just see what
Sure.
dates? Pretty much any time the second week in February. Or the 4th or 5th.
9th? It's Monday.
Yep,
Any
February,
of the 4th or the 5th or that whole second week that somebody can't?
The 4th, I would have MPO, but I could skip that. Um,
4th is Monday.
The second week, I'm open completely.
4th is a Wednesday, Mike.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just give them that feedback and we'll see what they come back with.
Okay. All right. Next item, discuss and consider adoption of budget resolution 2025-01.
So I tried to, mostly this is just accounting for a lot of motions made last year by either you or the fire commission to use either unassigned or emergency service funds. I tried to explain it all in that memo and a couple of attachments, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to try to answer them.
Anybody have any questions? I'll move approval of budget, excuse me, budget resolution 2025-01. Do I have to read the resolution? Okay.
I'll second.
Motion by Anders, second by Troy to approve budget resolution 2025-01. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item, discuss and consider interim appointments to the Fire Commission and Emergency Government Committee due to Supervisor 4 vacancy. As far as Fire Commission goes, Christie and Troy, because Mike and I are already on it, we can't volunteer or can't clone ourselves to create. Troy Troy
Yes.
happens to be on landfill, which meets 30 minutes prior to fire.
Aha.
Would you have
So-
any objections?
I would have no objections if Troy is willing to serve on fire right now as well.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Troy.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
They ain't done anything yet.
Emergency government.
It almost has to be Christie because you two are at Plan Commission the same night as they meet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that almost has to be Christie.
I'm willing to do it.
All right.
She was gonna come to
Great.
your next
I
meeting
was
anyway,
going
so
to
that
go.
she can.
Oh,
There you go.
That works out.
Now
I
you're
already
being active.
have it on my calendar.
okay,
So
super.
this might be a good time to bring up something Christie's asked me about earlier today. Christie, do you want to talk about this upcoming chamber meeting too?
Yes, yes. I always make the reservation for the chamber lunch meeting when it's announced. Well, then I was assigned my post-op appointment for a half hour after the chamber officially gets over. Well, it's at East Park Clinic and I'm moving much slower now that I'm on crutches than I was before. And I don't feel like I can go to the chamber meeting this Thursday. And so I'm wondering if one of the three of you is willing to go, or else I will cancel our reservation. It's at Drumlin Reserve. Doors open at 11:45. The program this month is the annual meeting. So if you go, you will get in on the annual meeting. If no one's available this Thursday, I will let Britt know that I'm canceling right away tomorrow morning, or tonight yet, actually.
Yeah, I would do that
Huh?
unless somebody wants to go.
I have a conflict, so I'm
Yeah.
unable to go.
I just got home. I don't want to have any more meetings that I need for a week.
Okay.
It's just the 22nd.
Yes.
Yeah, I am busy.
Okay, I will cancel us. Thank you for considering it.
Mhm.
Thanks, Christie.
You're
So-
welcome.
You didn't vote on the other ones yet
Okay.
either, so.
On the,
To appoint Troy to fire and Christie to emergency government to finish out
oh,
the
yeah,
rest of his terms.
sure.
You're making the motion?
I will make the motion to have Troy on the fire commission and Christie, my compatriot who always does a great job, I would recommend her for the Emergency Government Committee.
Thank you. Can I
Okay.
second that?
You sure
Now,
can.
how can you do it when,
I'll second for Christie to be on
yeah,
the.
Okay. Thank you,
Yep.
Troy.
you
Yep.
don't think you can vote for yourself?
Okay.
Well, maybe you can.
It's just like when you vote for committee appointments, you all vote for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
You almost have to.
Yeah, all right, good place.
All right, motion and a second. Troy for fire, Christie for emergency government. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Next item, H.
Oh, you missed.
I think we skipped one.
Oh,
Missed
I
out.
did, sorry about that. Discuss and consider attendees for the Madison McFarland IGA discussions.
The IGA, what?
Intergovernmental agreement.
Yeah, okay. I thought maybe they were building an IGA store. Just kidding.
On single cow?
Yeah, it sounded good.
So it'd be February 9th and February 16th. It's virtual or in person, but notice that the day or nighttime meeting switches. You know, the February 9th, the virtual's at 6 PM, whereas the virtual's at noon on the 16th.
Which is good because that's our meeting day. It's the second Monday.
Does anybody have any interest in attending?
I'm probably the closest person
Well,
to this area.
The virtual option is available, Christie, for both meetings.
February 9th is
It's second Monday.
day, yeah. Oh, it is Monday.
That one is both in person and virtual. Both of those are at 6, right? On the 9th?
Yeah.
So we must be gonna talk about two different topics. One parts of the town of Cottage Grove south of Sigle Cow and one parts of Sigle Cow, parts of
North
north
of
of Sigle Cow.
So, the part north of Sigle Cow would be more of, at
Well,
noon.
no. Sure has to do with lands that will be annexed in to somewhere from the
Yeah.
town of Grove.
Yeah.
So might be nice for somebody to go to see what's happening.
Yes.
I think Mark Roffers may be going. I let him know about it.
Okay.
He's probably the guy to go home.
He asked if anybody else was.
Yeah.
I could do the 9th at the, I'm able to do virtual on the 9th.
I will do the 16th then.
Okay.
Noon.
Anybody else wish to attend?
Where's this at?
It's virtual. It can be virtual either or.
Where is it?
All meetings will be held, you got the thing, right?
Yeah.
All meetings will be held at the McFarland Municipal Center,
Oh,
5915 Milwaukee Street in McFarland.
I might be able to attend virtual.
Which one?
I'll do, let's see. It's very possible I could do actually do both.
So they're having a meeting at their town hall, but they're trying to take our property.
Correct.
It seems
they're
like
try-
it should be sort of the opposite.
It's an intergovernmental agreement,
Yeah,
and part of their IGA is their ETJ, you
yeah.
know, coming out a mile and a half from McFarland that unfortunately comes into
Yeah,
over our border.
we got enough people going.
So there's no quorum, I don't need
Yeah.
to post a quorum.
Just
it's
a
not
meeting,
more
right?
than-
No,
Okay,
might be, the most we'd have would be 2 at
each one,
each one.
okay. Do you need a motion to allow people to attend that at?
Yes. For those who are attending, I'd move that we allow a per diem for each individual.
Second,
Motion and a second to allow per diem to attend the McFarland and City of Madison meeting. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion carried. All right, next one. Dane County Towns Association meeting this coming Wednesday at the Rutland Town Hall. 7 PM. I'm going,
I'll go.
all right.
no.
I'll pick you up, or one of us will drive,
Okay,
meet down here.
sure.
How long will it take us? We left, Christie, are
I will
you? in-
unless I attend virtually. There is that virtual option too,
Yeah,
which,
all right.
do you mind if I attend virtually?
Absolutely not. No, you're absolutely more than welcome.
I am
Because-
interested in it. I'd actually like to see their new town hall. Sounds like it'd be interesting.
Yeah,
But-
plus the fact the county exec is gonna be taking questions also, so.
Right. So I would like to attend virtually.
All right. I'll move to allow the 3 town board members to attend the Dane County Towns meeting on January 21st at Rutland, or virtual.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed, same sign, motion carried.
So that one I will post.
But
That way I will need to
Yes.
post that, okay.
Public Works,
Nope, you got one more.
WTA district meetings.
oh. Getting ahead of myself, here, checking stuff off.
So at least one of you needs to attend board of week review. You don't all have to. You all did last year. Troy, you didn't do board review last year. You weren't on yet, right? So I would say Troy should probably attend board of review. The rest of you don't need to. Unless there's something else on the meeting. You see that they've got a session on town office vacancies and appointments, but we kind of decided that. Saving EMS.
I noticed that. That's the one part I would be interested in.
This is the, I didn't bring, y'all are, hold on a minute. The closest one is Barneveld.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody have their book?
If you didn't want to go down there, you could do the virtual.
Probably, is there, what's
Board
Juno again?
review training,
Yeah,
March
there's-
30th.
Usually Juno and
30th,
30th?
yeah.
I'm gonna go over for
Save you from driving down.
Whitewater is, it's not that far either, I think.
Or the Whitewater one. That's probably closer than Barneville.
You'll love this one, this class. They really teach you a lot.
Well, I look at,
All those do, don't they?
Hold on, I'm trying to pull this on my.
I want to say 5. Well, I was thinking about maybe leaving just a bit earlier because we're going to try and elect.
Barneveld, I think that there's nothing. Beaver Dam.
Oh, 6.
Yeah, I think Barneveld is probably your best bet. Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, there you go.
Barneveld is on February 6th at Deer Valley Lodge. Otherwise, there's, the virtual is a 2-day thing. Monday, March 30th and Tuesday, March 31st.
You wouldn't have to do both if you didn't want to, virtual.
Yeah, well, first, the 30th is border review and the 31st is the EMS one, town board appointments and vacancies and transportation funding.
Excuse me.
Closest one is in Whitewater for both,
Barneveld.
Barneville.
So you can go there for 1 day.
Yep.
Or you can do virtual and split border review 1 day and the rest the second day.
Okay. Well, that's what I may do, is just do it virtual. Do I need to clarify now that I do virtual, or
That's what we have to sign up for, one or the other.
I just do virtual if the board's okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's how we've typically done the board review training. It's just virtual.
Christie, did you want to do the second day virtual if you were on?
Could we share the same, so if
No.
he came for the board of review, could we get, just
I
get
don't
to
know.
register one?
I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Because he's got to get credit for the training.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Well, the EMS part, I'm curious as to what they're going to be saying about EMS. And so if I could just do a half a day virtually. Sure.
So I'll just register you both for virtual.
Okay.
I mean, I don't, when you guys have been doing, you've all been registering for board of review in the past, but you're all in the same room. You don't, I mean, that being in the same room is just because you want to be, that isn't saving you any money. You all need to have the class. And this is kind of the same thing. So you register virtual and then you'll get the packet for both days. You can choose what you want to do.
I did the board of review last year.
Yeah, so
so.
you don't necessarily have to do that again, but you can
Right.
do the second day. Okay, so I'll register. You want me to register Troy and Christie for virtual?
Yes,
Yes. Or is-
please.
Okay,
Good,
You need a motion for that probably?
sure. Is there,
there is a motion to have 2 members. Is this virtual?
yes,
Yes.
Is it virtual for both or?
Yes.
you?
Yes,
So there's 3 or 2?
2.
Okay, you and this gentleman.
Troy and Christie.
Oh, Troy, kiss. I thought you were shaking your head. Didn't you go to some of this?
You said 2. I shook my head, yep. 2 of them. No, I don't.
They have other
You're not gonna
training
go.
for him.
We have other stuff.
2 members to go to the, or virtual, to the DCTA membership meeting,
WTA, this is.
or WTA district meetings.
I'll second.
Motion and a second to allow 2 board members to attend the virtual WTA training on March 30th and 31st. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Public Works. Oh, I got it right this time.
No public, no right away permits. Christmas tree pickup went good. I think we got them all, and whatever gets thrown out there now we'll get. I see there's still a few Christmas trees up as we're plowing in neighborhoods and we see them through the window. And then lights all are installed now, 100%.
They are so nice.
Completely. Yeah, it was good. They turned out well. And then, yeah, we've been plowing. It's winter. Other than that, not much going on.
Nothing's broken.
No. Everything's been good.
Great.
That's all
I
I got.
appreciate the good job of plowing you've done in our neighborhood, Dan.
Thank you.
All right.
Any complaints?
Always.
Double D's? No,
No,
they love you right now.
apparently.
Anything on that big? Usual suspects?
Yeah. Yeah, in the town anyway, yeah. One guy in Gaston, he's been complaining all year.
Hmm.
Don't know what you do about it. He went to Bear Road. Not gonna have that all the time.
No. Trying to keep salt out of our fine lakes.
That's a question. How is things going with salt usage? Are you
Good.
under?
We're right on track.
Right on track.
Yeah, the big shed's probably about half right now. I would say the bunker's got a bunch in it yet too, so sand salt mix
At what temperature does the salt stop working?
around today.
That's right though.
It is.
Yeah.
But today we had good sunshine.
Yeah,
So if you can get the salt down and let the sun beat on it, it'll work.
yeah.
It's just, yeah, around the 0 degrees, so you're not gonna get
Yeah.
much to do anything. And then when the wind's blowing, we don't wanna put a lot down, because then that actually catches the snow that goes across the road. The salt will catch it and hold it on the road.
But you're not using that liquid.
We didn't do any brine before
Yeah.
the storm,
So
no.
you think that doesn't work up or
I don't know.
for what your
we-
amount of effort you're putting in, is it
Yeah.
worth it?
We don't see, I mean, it's still get a hard pack on the road. That's
Yeah.
what it's supposed to stop. It doesn't seem to do that, but we didn't get any down before this last storm, but we've only actually put it down once this year. So,
So you are doing it a little bit.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
still using it. I'd like to get a good storm to try it on, the one we get a little notice and,
Well, I'd say corners,
yeah,
would be the biggie.
yeah,
Probably stop signs,
Those-
probably.
yeah.
You pick.
Yeah, we do a lot of roads when we do it, so.
Yeah.
All right. Clerk treasurer's update.
If you haven't heard, we do have to have a primary on February 17th for one county court judge.
Good.
So it's gonna be, I think, a slow day in here, although the calendar year absentees are rolling in, and so we're well over 100 absentee ballots already, so we'll have to send all those out and deal with however many of those come in, but anyway. So that's the usual amount of work, no matter what. The school district checks that went out, you saw, those always have to be out by January 15th. The Monona Grove School District, I sent them out more than a week in advance, and Monona, I don't know, all the other ones had already cashed theirs, and Monona called me or emailed me wondering where theirs was, and then they cashed it the next day. They asked if we can do them by ACH in the future, so unless you have any objections, I think I'm gonna do that, because I think it's probably better than having a $2 million check floating around out there to do it at ACH. So I'm going to set up to do that for them, and I could offer it to the other school districts too. But
Is it a big hassle for you to do?
I mean, we have that ability through the bank. All I got to do is plug in their account numbers that they provided and initiate a transfer. I think it's a lot better than a $2 million check that somebody's saying.
Probably sat on somebody's desk, I suppose, huh?
Pardon?
Probably sat on somebody's desk up there at the school.
I'm wondering about that.
That's
but, yeah.
interesting.
So anyway, but then kind of along the same lines, I'm getting some information that I'm gonna put in front of you at the next meeting about a different credit card company. I continue to have problems with credit cards through Lake Ridge. Just recently, I went to order those cameras and it wouldn't accept my little 3-digit number. And then I also was trying to pay to file 1099 forms, and that wouldn't go through. And I asked the bank and they said, so these are all online. It's a card problem. We'll issue a new card. Okay. So they did. And so far it's working. But I mean, it just seems to be like one thing after another that are strange things. I had that issue a few months ago where they did like fraud chargebacks on a bunch of charges from months ago that I didn't challenge, and I had a big mess to clean up for that. So anyway, their US Bank has a program that's actually through the state purchasing program. I set up those cards at Deer Grove when I worked over there, and I got some information from them. It's a purchase card. It's not a credit card, so you can't carry any credit. You got to pay it off. It has a rebate to it where if you pay, you got to pay within 45 days. We always pay way earlier than that, of course. But if you pay within 45 days, you get a certain percentage of rebate. And then every day earlier than that you pay, you get a little more. So you get some rebate money back that would come into the town's coffers. That information will be in front of you next time, so you can read through that. But that's why I'm giving you that, because I'm getting kind of tired of some of the hassles I've had with this other card. So that's all I have.
All right. Board reports and communications. Been a pretty quiet last couple of weeks.
Mhm.
The Houston development, the traffic study apparently is complete. We're down at Natfig and N.
Yeah.
And I just saw the email, or Kim actually forwarded me the email. That report is 599 pages long.
Jeez.
What was that, Steve? I didn't hear.
I'm sorry, the traffic study for
Uh-huh.
Houston development at N and
Yes.
Natfig.
Uh-huh.
We got the response back. We were copied on the response back to the county for that report. That report is 599 pages long.
Oh, my gosh.
Who paid for that?
Well, yeah, I can.
Not us.
They just did pay for it themselves, huh?
So
Whoa.
Yeah.
And there's also not only the recommendation for N and Natfig, but also for 12 and North Star in there. And I have not, I know what was being proposed, but I haven't read it yet, so I can't tell you anything just because of the fact that I haven't read it yet. And it's one of those where you curl up with a soda and a comfortable chair and a couple of no-dos and start. That's all I know for right now. Committee reports, Deer Grove EMS.
Well, the Deer Grove EMS has not been quiet like you had said the other committees have been. have had several meetings, in fact, but the good news is after a long meeting last Thursday night, the commission agreed to offer the job of Administrative Services Manager to our number one candidate, and it was offered at the highest end of the designated pay schedule. And it included 80 days of sick time and a favorable vacation schedule. We have, to date, I have not heard if the candidate has accepted the offer or not. I will let you know when I know. So,
80
other
days.
news.
Month
Hours,
or a year?
not days.
Oh,
Hours.
thank you. Thank you for correcting me.
Boy, that had me going.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just put 80 on my note and all of a sudden I was like, thank you, Eric.
So 80 hours is sick, and then how much for vacation?
She has been employed by the district for 7 years and she was at 6 weeks of vacation and that will be honored.
That's the girl that works there now?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So. Yes, okay. Summing up the end of the year report, we had budgeted to receive revenue of $1,020,000 during 2025. When the end of 2025 came, we actually received revenue of $1,047,000. So we exceeded the expectation. And honestly, when we were budgeting over a year ago, I was afraid we wouldn't be able to make that $1,020,000. So this documents that the numbers do continue to increase year after year. In fact, in previous years, they'd been jumping by like 10 or 20 or 25 or 50 more than the previous year. This year, they exceeded 2024 by a total of 4 calls. So it was very close to 2024, but it was more than 2024 by 4. So in addition to making a decision about extending the Administrative Service Manager job position, we also had the evaluation of the chief, and the comments there were generally very favorable about the chief's role in running and operating 2 stations 24/7 and in keeping all of us in both communities or all 4 municipalities informed of what's happening with EMS and being visible in the community and at community events very favorably. And we had budgeted an 8% salary increase, and that is what he will receive.
I'll tell you, I'd vote for anything for him because he's a big guy and he's scary.
Sorry, I was laughing and not on mute, or it was muted, so you couldn't hear me laugh. Thanks, Mike.
So something else, you said 6 weeks she has coming in the job she has now, or what?
She has been part-time, so she hasn't actually received the full vacation. She's received half of what she is accorded based on her number of years of service. But
Yeah,
yes,
that's where she's at in the accrual plan, Mike.
Okay.
So she falls at year 7, which puts her at that for when she transitions from the casual or part-time position to the full-time position.
So she earns 6 weeks per year. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
correct.
That's for now on? For,
Our policy has a schedule that goes with it. I don't remember the exact numbers of what years. There is one more step, basically, with tenure.
but that's pretty good considering that it was a part-time job. How do they equate?
Well,
Go
that
ahead,
was
Ed.
that was where she was in the schedule, Mike, but she earned 0.4 of it.
Okay. Who else is there? Did I hear somebody else?
This is the schedule the paramedics are all on, Mike. And it was negotiated when the union was formed and with the initial contract. And Chris Hampton was on that initial negotiating committee.
All right. Anything else? Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Christie.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me be virtual.
Easily
No
done.
problems. I'd add a thank you to Dan too. We enjoy good roads to drive on. So in the township, your fellers do a good job.
Thanks.
And we appreciate the good lights in the town hall also, Dan. They are really great.
It's your day today.
You look good.
Like,
Boy, things are going good.
Chief, has there been any response?
I know that has received the offer and has not replied to it specifically as yet.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thanks. Anything else?
motion to adjourn.
There's a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second,
Non-debatable. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.